Hey, what's up, everybody? This is going to be the second dev video for Penumbral Passage. Hope everybody's doing well out there today. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and click through here, and I'll show you what I've been working on. So, mostly visual updates for this time around. I've added the cart's been replaced and updated. Grass tiles have been replaced and updated, and the road has been replaced and updated. You'll see, except for encounters on the road. Also have tuned the difficulty quite a bit, so it's possible that we might lose today even. And I've added breadth of encounter. So previously, like the guys that you encountered on the road were static, and now they come from small pools, like pools of 3. For most of them, that's just randomly generated when you generate the map. I'm going to go ahead and talk about what's next for dev before I get into some gameplay. Just so all that talking is on the front end of the video. I think I'm settled on polishing what I have. So right now the game's going to go down to the end. You get the amulet and then you turn back. But currently the game ends on the first pass. So I think I'm going to polish everything up through the first pass, kind of get that slice finished before I start developing content for the back half. So right now, the standout things for me visually are the encounters on the road. As you'll see, they look really bad right now. So I've been working on the bandit this week actually, and then probably going to spend some more time in the evenings doing that. There's a few tiles left on the map that still need to be polished. Old Man and Tavern, I know. Card upgrade, items, shop, all that still needs a little bit, needs a pass for sure. Icons still need a pass. And I'm kind of rethinking some of these, this iconography in general. After that, I want to get more sounds in the game. Currently there's just very few sounds, just to give it a little bit of life, but there's going to be sounds for every tile, I think, and then I'm also considering some animations for the tiles. So like if you take this wood tile, a little wood icon would pop up, and then there still needs to be some visual updates. I kind of like have done some to the left side here of the UI, but the right side hasn't been touched at all. And then I'm kind of fine with these placeholder icons for now, but these will all change eventually too. Aside from that, I want to add maybe a handful more of meeples to the pool. Right now there's 5. So maybe get that up to like 7, maybe. And then spells, there's only 3. So maybe get this up to 5 or 6. And then items completely need a lot of love for sure. So I don't know, that's kind of the timeline. Hoping to have that done. It's September now, so maybe like end of November-ish, all that stuff will be in. But we'll see, November, December. And then in the spring, focus will be turning back around and coming back up. That's the current trajectory. It's always, you know, it's pretty organic, so it's likely to change. And if I get bored on something, I'll certainly switch gears. But aside from that, I don't think there's a lot else. I'm gonna do another gameplay here. Let's see what we got. We got food challenge, so that one's not too bad. Coin challenge right now it's beatable, but I haven't gotten a map yet that I can't win, but I've definitely had a few maps that have taken me more than one attempt. So I guess we're gonna get started here and see how well we do. Maybe we'll get some of the new encounters, hopefully, show those off. They're pretty straightforward still. I think at least on the first pass down, most of the encounters are gonna be standard, kind of just like pay X resources, and then on the back half they might be a little bit more dynamic than that. But you also have to forgive me, I've got a little bit of a scratchy throat this morning, so it might be some coughing. We'll see. So we always start with this flame guy for now. The game's kind of built around him, balanced around his ability. So, and then the second guy is variable. So we know we got some wood coming up here that we're gonna have to pay, and then some food. Pretty standard first turn here with this guy. So then we have an option here. Our starting terraform is gold. This rotates each turn. I might just use this here to reveal a tile for us, get a food here. Okay, 2 food. probably fine to go ahead and eat this. So this guy now, he's going to destroy this tile and give us double resources. I can't remember which meeples I had last time, so if I haven't introduced this guy, he's a wolf-themed character. He can only take resource tiles, which are the green outline tiles, and every other turn he becomes ravenous, is what I'm calling it for now. And then this also has a really bad visual, so he'll take this tree, and you'll see we'll get 2 wood instead of 1. And then it's crater. He used to be a different theming, so he would crater these tiles, but now I need to update this visually and thematically. It's relatively low priority, but it's on the list. And then we're going to go ahead and try to get a wood here. Also, there's some construction going on outside. I don't think it's coming through the mic, but if it is, my apologies. All right, so we got our wood already. This is one of the new encounters. Also, yeah, I didn't talk about morale, but right now morale is kind of in a weird spot as a resource, and there's only the tavern to get you morale. It's a buffer resource, so if we didn't have this wood and we progressed forward, we could pay it with our 1 morale. And then if you run out of morale and you can't afford the resources, you lose the game. That's how you lose. So it's in a pretty bad spot right now, but I haven't figured out what I want to do with it exactly. So it's just kind of, it's brewing. So we know this is just going to eat our 1 morale. There's not really a lot of interplay with that right now. So we're going to have to we already got 2 wood here, 3 woods coming up. But we got 2 food. It's a pretty easy turn here. Just kind of take a few. Oh, we got a coven popped up. So I'm going to kind of show this off. So I guess show off how bad it is right now. So this is a lake. So this is like an either or tile that I have. Can give you food or wood. And right now when this guy takes it, he gets to choose twice, right? So you click on here. You get 1 food, 1 wood. So we'll take a wood, and then it pops up again, and we'll take a food. So what I'm thinking about how to make this kind of a better user experience is there will be a wheel that pops up around this tile with like the piles of the different tokens. So in this case, you have 3 possible options. So you can have 2 food, 2 wood, or 1 of each. And then those would just show up as these little tokens, except, yellow or white, whichever I've decided for positive gains. And then you'll just select the pile instead of having to click through multiple prompts. So that's also on the to-do list. I don't know how high on the priority list it is, but that's what I'm thinking for now. We need to keep an eye on this too. So this rotates every turn what tile it can generate. And mushroom tile is pretty good, but if we put it here, we'll get 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna have access to 1 over here. Next turn we probably don't need it. We'll probably hang on to our magic for now. Okay. Oh, I've also updated the beacons. This is new. So some of the feedback I got last time around was that these are kind of overpowered, and they light up a lot of tiles permanently. So now you have an option with these guys. You can pay 1 wood. The tooltip needs some reworking for sure. No, I think it's alright. I mean, yeah, this is all mess over here on the right. But so basically you pay 1 wood and it'll stay lit for 3 turns. Or you can pay 3 magic and then it will stay lit permanently. So I think adding more dynamic, like choice-driven tiles, I feel this feels good. So I think I'm probably going to be moving in that direction more with some of these tiles too. Just keep taking. We got a gold tile down here. We don't yet know what's going to be our kind of medium tier challenge here. I got this cute little horse now. He's so good. Also added directionality to him, so he can go down or left and right currently. And I think it helps a lot with the flow of the game and like the readability of the game. Like it's much clearer which direction you're going. That helps. So we did get Pack of Wolves. It's a new one. So he can take food or magic. So this is where the bandit was before, who's a coin or magic. So they're kind of similar, but just having them be a little different lets, you can't calculate ahead as much, which I think is good. I think I might just go ahead and eat this for the 2 gold. Put that in our pocket. Now, we haven't talked to the hermit yet. The bear is still the only kind of in-game monster right now. It's a bit harder to design. a little bit more work. I did these over like a one day in the weekend, so just kind of some placeholder stuff to. I mean, I play this game a lot, right? I've definitely played this more than anybody else, and I got to keep it changing to even keep myself interested. So, all right. So this time he's gonna want the flute. So beware the bear. Music soothes a savage beast. These are kind of like themed right now. I think that's fine. Like it doesn't just say get the flute. It's like, okay, you kind of have to think about it a little bit, at least the first time maybe. There's some mystery. All right, so we get the mushroom. So let's see. We got plenty of magic to pay for this guy. So we got food magic. Just kind of autopilot a little bit here, not overthink it. Don't have to try. I don't have to really try hard on the food challenge. Plus, maybe if I play loose, we'll get ourselves into a bad situation. Be more interesting that way. Also, I'm thinking about, so here's the hitchhiker tile. This is where you pick up your third meeple. I'm thinking about telegraphing which meeple it's gonna be. So right now you just don't know, but it's predetermined like as the map is generated. So he could just sit here. I'm worried that it's confusing if he's on the road, so I have to think about how to like maybe color him different, or maybe it's fine. I might just try him normal, like if this, like say this is the bat guy just sitting here on the road and you're gonna pick him up. I don't know. Alright, so we'll pay our, and then see also the little wheel could pop up for these guys too. I think just eliminating these prompts as much as possible is definitely, I mean they're obviously placeholder in style right now, but just having stuff pop up on the screen is something, one of my design goals was to limit that as much as possible. So. Right, this obscures a bunch of your view if you want to make this decision, and then you're going to have to like minimize this box or move this box or just, you know, suffer through it. I'm going to go ahead and use my food here since I have extra. And Magic's is a bit more flexible. So the way these work right now is if any tile is orthogonal to them that's lit up, they'll also light up. So we can hit this wood here. So with this guy, that'll light up this one, that'll light this guy, and then we'll get to eat this for magic. Oh, we got the werebeaver. Very hungry. So this guy is brutal. 10 wood. We got 4 right now. We're gonna need actually 12 because there's one here and one here. We got the bat as our meeple. So I'm going with dim for now. This was seen, it's been confusing, but dim I think is more clear. So dim tiles are these here. So we're just gonna try to make sure I can math this out, but hopefully we'll just, you know, hopefully it'll work out. It's gonna take a bunch of wood, see what happens. So I got 2 turns. I gotta get 5 more wood in 2 turns, so that's very doable. So we're in good shape. We won't get to use, this tile is new. I don't think this was in last time, the village. I'm really pleased with how this one turned out. It looks great, I think. I keep getting, like, the berries is the first one I ever did, right? So in terms of like investing effort into making it better. And I think berries and trees were the first 2. They'll probably get another pass. Especially this one, I think the texturing on it doesn't really fit in with the rest of how these are going, but I'm just getting better, which is nice. It feels good. All right, so we do this. We are gonna need some more food. There's a bug right now where these get staggered, but it's because these old tiles, they actually are different size than these new tiles, so it's screwing with that. And to fix this will just go away when these are fixed, so I haven't fooled with it. It's whatever. We'll definitely, yeah, I've got magic too, so we're in good shape, whatever. Just take some food. All right, so we need 11 wood. We have 8, so we gotta pick up 3 here. It's the easiest way to do this. We got berries for our spell. I should have looked at our spell. We could have had forest last time. I think there's some of that going on right now, which is good. Like, you can definitely get into the roguelike habit of just like making the easy decisions and not actually making good decisions. So it kind of gets you in a rhythm. There's some turns where it's just like, you know, brain dead decision. That's good. But then other turns where you can definitely make mistakes. All right, so they give us the wood. I guess the easiest thing here is to just light up a tree tile. And this is the kind of thing where like maybe this isn't optimal. We probably could have played this cleaner, but I'm not gonna fuss about it for now. So we got this is, I'm not sure about this one yet, but for now he's a group of starving orphans. So this guy just takes a bunch of food. So he's got morale as his alternative cost right now, which is something I'm playing with. There's basically no real way to get 3 morale right now, but he's just kind of like an idea. He just got thrown in here. So we're gonna need 9 food. That's a bunch. We have 3. 9 food plus this, 12 food, 3 wood. So we need 12 food, 3 wood on the board. Taking this honey doesn't really help us, except that we could use that to trade. So the way the flute works right now is you can trade your current item, or you can pay 4 coins. We don't really have an item. We could get this. So the way, we'll just do it, yeah. The way the honey works is, oh, it's kind of, no, this is fine. So we take this, we get stuck here for 2 turns. It throws these food tokens on every adjacent tile that's not a road. Then if you take those tiles, you get the extra food. But if you have the magic, you always basically just pull this guy back. Also maybe, I don't know how this works right now. So he lights up all of his neighbors. When you pull them back, they stay lit right now. It's not really by design. It's just something I didn't really think about. It's just the way the code works right now. Maybe he should turn it off. I'm not sure. I just left it like this for now. I'm not settled on the design. I just want it to be whatever is like makes the most sense. I feel like it's intuitive that he turns them off, but also can create a frustrating moment if you had like planned to go to one of these squares, you pull them back and you're like, fuck, I forgot to do that. So we'll see. Again, that's kind of like, that's balancing, and I'm not at the point where that's that important to me right now. I'm just gonna get this food and magic here, food and magic here. We gotta get 9. We got plenty of turns though. So this is the kind of thing where it's like, yeah, you can mat this out, but also you can go, okay, I got 3 turns, I got 3 guys. I know I can get, if I just take food every time, I'll get there. So you don't have to like super think about it if you don't want to. And I don't know like how, like where's the healthy state for the game. I am considering doing some like scaling difficulty. So if you wanted to play more min-maxy, you could opt into that. Oh, that's balancing stuff. I feel like a lot of times, if you don't think, a lot of players just are gonna think 1 turn ahead. You're gonna get right here and you're gonna go, okay, now I need 9 food. And then maybe you're boned at that point, like maybe you can't get it, but it's kind of, who are we making this game for? I mean, I'm making it for me mostly, but it'd be nice if other people thought it was cool. Okay. This is kind of a bad turn for us. We still need to get this flute. We can get that later though. The flute's next to the road. It's not always next to the road. Sometimes it's 1 off. But what that means is that this guy can just take it without us having to light it up for him, because it will be lit by our cart. We already have the food. We just need to make sure we make good moves here. I mean, just not optimal moves, but if there's solid moves for us. I don't really think there's a lot. I'm just gonna make a berry here. I'll let us do this, get this gold. All right, so this is Warded Bandits. He takes 4 coins. So So also, yeah, I've been working on upgrading these already. I was working on a bandit last night, and the way these are going to work is they're going to be kind of like the wagon, where they're more like a token, and you just drop them down on the map. So they can like sit on any position on the road, so I don't have to like draw them in each of these road positions. I think it's going to work out pretty well. It's already looking good. All right. Oh, we're going to need a wood here. So I might just send this guy to a tree. This is, I think some impressions of this guy are that he's the strongest meeple. Like, I think if you're a new player, this guy feels really powerful. Because he kind of breaks the rules, right? Like, you can put him anywhere, but he can only ever get one resource. Like, this guy can, you know, if you are placing him correctly or optimally, I guess, he's going to generate more resources than this guy. He's just more, he's more difficult to, you know, optimally use. All right, so we're going to trade our honey here. It's going to get us the flute. Right now, guys can only have one item, so I may increase that to 2. I think that'll probably create some more interesting design space, but items need a really big overwork. So this puts magic on a road forest. So these are positive tiles. They're yellow right now. There's some weirdness here. I'm moving these tokens too. This is all being kind of, it's still placeholder-ish. We still need some coins. No, we got the coins. But whatever. What's our goal? Food. So we need to be thinking about food. We're going to need a wood up here too. We can get that from here. It does feel like coins is kind of like, we have 6 coins. We don't really need more than that. It's easy to just be like coins, 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 because they feel like the optimal resource. But that's a trap too. I kind of like that there's some traps like that though. It's again kind of like you get into a rhythm. I'm just kind of autopiloting now. I feel like this is pretty much a win. We've pretty much won at this point. Coin challenge would have created for more interesting content, but also I would have had to really think about it. So we're just gonna blitz through this. Maybe we'll get punished. Here's the bear. He wants that flute. So if you're not familiar with this guy, he right now he wants the flute or the honey. If you don't talk to the old man, you don't know which one he wants. We are gonna need to get some food. So we are kind of, you know, let's make this mushroom. Let's think about it. This is oh, this is a bug. This should be turned to the right. I forgot. That one's kind of broken right now. Didn't know. And if you can't, if you don't have the item that the bear wants, he will devour one of your meeples. All right, so we do need 3 food here. All right, we got it. Cool, so that's where the game's at right now. I'm probably gonna try to make another one of these videos in, you know, it's gonna depend on how the content's coming in, but like 2 to 3 weeks is what I'm planning for. That seems to be the trajectory of how development's going right now. So thanks everybody for tuning in again, and have a beautiful day.